Hello, hello, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Okay, so I want to show you how to make a cranberry stuffed pork loin. Yes, we're going to stuff a pork loin. Okay, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. Let's do it. Okay, so here's our pork loin that we're going to use to stuff the pork loin. We're going to stuff the pork loin after I cut it open. I'm using a half of a cup of cranberries, 1 box of stuffing mix, any kind you like, any flavor you like. I'm going to use a half, which is equal to like 2 slices of cornbread, okay? In this bowl here is a half of a stick of butter. Alright, so let's add the stuffing. And we're going to add, to start, 1 cup of hot water. 1 cup of hot water. Okay, I'm going to start off with 1 stick of cornbread first. Not stick, 1 slice of cornbread. And I can see right away I'm going to need some more liquid. Okay, I think 1 slice might do it. So we're just going to add 1 slice because I can see how much it's yielding. Okay, I'm going to add, well, let me add the cranberries first, the half a cup of cranberries. Oh, that's more than enough. You don't want it too watery because you don't want it to run out. I'm going to see if I can, oh, we're good with that 1 cup of water because once I press it with my hand, I can see that I can make it stay. Yes, we are good. It's going to hold, see? Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pork tenderloin. I'm going to cut off any excess fat that I may not want, which is this part right here. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to just cut it. Let me see what side I want to cut it on. I want a nice side. Okay, I'm going to cut it on this side. Right down the middle. Do not cut it all the way through. because then it won't hold together. Okay. I like that. That works. Okay, now I want to coat the outside. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, so I'm going to use some lemon pepper. I'm going to put it all over this plate. And I'm going to add some adobo. Black pepper. Sorry, I didn't show you. Adobo, light. Black pepper. And I want some garlic. Granulated garlic. Okay, so now I'm going to take the back side, the side we're not going to stuff, and I'm going to roll it in our seasonings. And look at it, any spots you miss, you can roll it in those spots. So that's what we're looking like. Okay? Okay, now let's stuff it. Cut that a little more. Okay. I'm not going to use my hand just in case I don't need it all. I can save it for another dish. Okay, so you see, I grabbed some, and now I'm going to shape it so that it's all going to fit down the cut open side. That's what we're looking like so far. Okay, I don't need to put any more stuffing in there. That is full. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, so I have some twine here. This is what we're going to use to tie it. So I'm going to guess how much I need and cut it off, and then keep doing that. Okay, so you can be the judge how long you need your twine or how short you need it. So you're going to take the twine and go underneath the pork loin. Now let's start right here in the middle. You see what I'm doing? I'm tying it. I'm going to tie it one more time. And then I'll cut it off. I need another type of knife. Let's see. My knife is dull. I'll go get the scissors. Okay, I have my scissors. That did it. Okay, and we're going to just repeat the process. Now I'm going to start at the top here. One tie, and now I'm going to tie it again. Then I'll cut off the excess. Okay, and take another piece. I'm going to go under. Okay, I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay, here's another piece. I'm going to go under the bottom here. I'm going to the middle. Tying it once, tying it twice, cutting off the excess. And I think I got one more tie to do. And I can still use this piece here. So I'm going to go under. I'm going to tie once and tie again. Okay, now I'm just going to take my ends and place them neatly across so they don't look all wild. That's what we're looking like. Okay, let me get my pan. Okay, my camera just cut off, and I don't know at what point did it cut off, but let me recap. This is a pork tenderloin. I cut in half. I made some stuffing with stuffing mix. Let me show you. A stuffing mix, a slice of cornbread, and a half a cup of cranberries. I mixed the stuffing mix with a cup of water and a half a stick of butter. Okay? Okay, so now I tied it up with a string, as you can see here, the ties. And now I'm going to bake it in the oven on 350 degrees until it reaches temp. Okay? And the temp I'm looking for is 155. So I'm going to put it on here. So it's looking like that. Isn't that pretty? Alright. Now I'm going to put it in the oven, and when it gets done, I'll bring it out and show you. I got to give you the word of the day. Let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day is you're mine. You're mine. Up here. You're mine. Your mine is there for you. You can choose to use it, or you can choose to just let it just exist. You can choose to develop your mind. You can choose to expand your mind. You can choose to share the things you know from your mind to another mind. Your mind. Don't waste your mind. That's the word of the day. I came back on to talk to you about the pork tenderloin that I just stuffed. So I believe, and I did a video on this, I got 2 pork tenderloins from Sam's for, I'm going to say $14, somewhere around there. Might have been less. And I cut it in half because they were pretty long. And so you can see how you can take a half of a pork loin, stuff it, and you can really feed a family of 4 or a family of 5 without a problem. So the stuffing is what expands the pork tenderloin. And so these are things that you might want to do, whether it's chicken breast or any other meat you have. Figure out how you can stretch it so that you can your food costs can go down, and you can save money that way, because food is very expensive and you've got to figure out how to still feed your family for less. Okay, I just wanted to bring that point to you. Now that's a second word of the day. That's a good one. Okay. Okay. Pork stuffed, cranberry stuffed pork tenderloin is out, and it is to temp. You gotta get it to 155 for pork, okay? Alright, so let me cut this open right in the middle and show you how it looks. I also want to cut off the string, so let me get my scissors. Okay, so remember we tied it together. I just want to cut that off. Once you cut it, you just pull. So that's 1. 2. 3. 3, and I got one more. 4. Okay, I got all the twine out. Let me let you see now how that looks with the twine out. Okay, and clean that up. I like a nice clean picture. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Look at that. Okay, so I want to cut this right in half to show you how it looks. Look at that. You see? So you want to do something like this when you have company coming over. Okay, so let me taste. I'm just gonna cut off me a corner piece. Oh, I have another piece of twine. Okay. I'm going to cut me a piece right from the middle. You know, pork tenderloin is nice and tender. Oh, let me turn the camera so you can see me. Okay, here goes. I have the pork and the stuffing. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Tender, tender, tender. The cornbread stuffing with those cranberries just kicked right in. Nice compliment to the pork. Mmm, so good. Okay guys, that's a home run. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. See you on the next one.